I've lived in my apartment for 3 years. Top floor. Apartment 307. Above me, there's nothing. Just the roof, at least. That's what I thought. It started with footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Directly above my bed. I remember freezing the first time I heard them, because there was no apartment above mine. I checked when I moved in. I even asked the landlord. He told me clearly, "You're the top floor." But that night, at exactly 2:14 a.m., someone was walking above me. Step. 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 Step, listening carefully. Waiting for it to stop, but it didn't. It kept going. Back and forth, like someone pacing. Thinking. Waiting. I grabbed my phone and checked the time again. 2:14 a.m. The footsteps stopped, instantly. Like they knew I was awake. I didn't sleep much that night. The next morning, I convinced myself it was the building settling. Old pipes. Wood expanding. Anything but footsteps. But the next night, 2:14 a.m. They came back. This time, slower. Heavier. Directly above my head. I got out of bed, stared at the ceiling, and that's when I heard it. A creak. Right above me, like weight shifting. Like someone leaning down. Listening. To me, I whispered, "Hello." Silence. Then one step, directly above where I stood, matching my position perfectly. My stomach dropped. I stepped to the left. A second later, step. It followed. From above, matching me. Perfectly. Like it knew where I was. I ran to the living room. The footsteps followed. Always above me. Always knowing. I didn't sleep at all that night. The next day, I went to the landlord. I asked him again, "Is there any space above my apartment?" He frowned. "No. Attic? Storage? No." He paused, then added, "There's nothing above you." I wanted to believe him, but that night, I stayed awake, watching the clock. 2:13 a.m. Nothing. 2:14 a.m. Step. Right above my head. I didn't move this time. Neither did it. We stayed like that. Frozen. Together. Then slowly, I heard something new. Scraping. Above the ceiling. Like fingers. Dragging. Searching. Right above me, then a soft thud. Like something laying down, directly above my bed. That's when I heard breathing. Slow. Deep. Patient. I couldn't breathe. Because it was positioned exactly where I would be, if I were above myself. The next morning, I bought a ladder. I needed to prove it wasn't real. Needed to see it myself. That night, before 2:14 a.m., I climbed up, pressed my ear to the ceiling. Waiting. 2:14 a.m. Nothing. I laughed nervously, relieved. Then, a sound above my ear. Breathing. From the other side. Impossible. Because there was nothing above that ceiling, but something was there. Listening back. I climbed down, hands shaking, and that's when I noticed something. A small square panel in the hallway ceiling. I had never noticed it before. A hatch. Painted the same color. Hidden. I stared at it for a long time, trying to remember if it had always been there. I didn't remember. Slowly, I got the ladder, climbed up, and pushed. It opened. Darkness. Cold air hit my face. I shined a flashlight inside. There was space. A narrow crawl space, just tall enough to move. My heart was racing. Because it shouldn't exist, there was no attic. I climbed inside. The air smelled old, stale, wrong. My flashlight shook in my hand, and that's when I saw it. Indentations. In the dust. Handprints. Knee prints. Like something had been crawling. Living. Up here. Above me. I followed the marks. They led to one spot, directly above my bed, where the footsteps always stopped, where the breathing always came from. And there was something else. An impression in the dust, the shape of a body, laying down, watching. The exact position I sleep in, facing down, toward me. My flashlight flickered, and then he heard it. Behind me, movement. Inside the crawl space, slow, dragging, coming closer. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. Then I felt it. Warm air on the back of my neck. Breathing. I ran. I didn't look back. I climbed down, slammed the hatch shut, locked it. I don't go up there anymore. But every night, at exactly 2:14 a.m., the footsteps still come back. Except now, they're not above me anymore. They're outside my bedroom door. And if you ever hear footsteps where no one should be, don't look for where they came from, because they might be looking for you. Follow Damien Frost for more.